Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of The Bridge Live. It's December the 31st, and we come to you with a very special episode on the night. Just a few weeks back, we ran a contest where we asked you, the fans of Indian sports, to send us a quick summary of what you felt were the top moments in Indian sport in the year gone by, and we said we will feature some of the best entries or individuals who sent in the best entry in our year end program. And we're thrilled to bring you two such fans live on air tonight who've sent in pretty excitable entries, and we'd love to unveil the winners of our year end fan entry to you on the program tonight. So please join me in welcoming Pranav and Sarbik Datta. Pranav, thank you for joining us on the program tonight.
Thank you, sir. It's my pleasure.
And Sarbik, congratulations to you as well.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah.
Yeah, when Pranav and Sarbik, you're the winners of the fan top moment entry uh, with the bridge. How do you guys feel about you guys being picked for this live broadcast today? Pranav, you first.
Sir, actually, it's kind of unimaginable for me because I didn't expect it to happen in this way and just get the opportunity to come live on the bridge and talk to you because I have been hearing you during so many interviews of so many great sports personalities, and to have a word with you online is just unimaginable for me.
Fantastic. We love having you on tonight, of course, Pranav. And Sarbik, I understand that you follow the bridge on a very close basis. How do you feel at this point in time?
Yeah, it's very overwhelming. So I've been following Bridge over a long period of time. I just love the coverage, especially during the multinational tournaments like the Olympics. It feels great to feature on the live show of this channel.
Fantastic. So, over the next few minutes, Pranav and Sarbik, we'd love for you to share with us some of your top moments. You can go ahead and share with some of the moments which were extremely memorable for you. And then we'd also like to hear from you about, some of the moments where you really felt heartbroken, right? And then we'll talk a bit more about what you the fan like watching in Indian sports, so on and so forth. So first things first, Pranav, where are you based and what do you do?
Sir, I'm basically residing in Delhi, currently pursuing my MBBS. Actually finished with MBBS doing my internship in Hindura Hospital, Delhi.
Good to hear that. Yep. And Sarbik, where are you based and what do you do?
So I'm based in Kolkata and I'm actually working in the sports industry. So you could tell that my passion is my profession.
Fantastic. And just so everyone's aware, Sarbik has been sending in a few video reports as a part of our freelance, citizen journalist program, if we'd like to call it that. So thank you for joining us once again, Sarbik. So let's go ahead and begin by talking a little bit about the sports that both of you follow. Pranav, what are the sports that you follow individually?
Sir, basically it's more or less hockey, tennis, chess, badminton, and maybe a few that I can't recall just immediately.
That's quite a lot. That practically covers half the sports that we cover as a media organization. Sarbik, what are the sports that you follow?
I practically follow all the Olympic level sports, including cricket now that cricket has also made it to the LA 28 Olympics. Football, badminton are some of the sports that I follow closely. And I have a very high interest in golf as well.
That's nice. Not very many Indian fans follow golf, and it's good to know that you've taken a liking to golf. So let's jump right into some of the top sporting moments. Right now, there was a lot that happened in 2024. The Olympics was perhaps the most watched event, and there were several other, events as well through the course of the year. Pranav, we'll go ahead and begin with you. What were some of the most memorable moments for you in the year that just went by?
Sir, maybe the most memorable moment for me was that India's victory against Great Britain in hockey quarterfinals. They were a man down for more than, I guess, 45 minutes. Amit Rohidas got a red card there, and they defended so well and just cruised past that Great Britain defense once by Harmanpreet Singh converting that penalty corner and just winning that penalty shootout. That was unimaginable. That was something that was so surreal. Can't believe that that team did something like that against such a high quality opposition.
That's right. I remember that game as well. We were watching it live and covering it live, and it was a foul at a position of the field where that amount of effort wasn't really required. And the moment he was sent off the field, all of us were up in arms, wondering how in the world India would stage a comeback, and somehow they did manage to stage a comeback. Were you watching that game, Sarbik?
Yeah, I was watching. It also makes the list of my best moments. But the top of the list would be Vinesh Phogat's win against Yui Susaki. So just the context to that game, like Yui Susaki was 82-0 in international wrestling before that. Four-time world champion, reigning Olympic champion, and Vinesh Phogat actually won it in the last 10 seconds of the game. So that was unimaginable. Like I never imagined that would happen. So it tops the list. It was a great year for Indian sports, but Vinesh's win just tops the list for me.
Correct. And the Japanese wrestler was shell shocked, wasn't she, when she was taken down, and of course, Vinesh Phogat's arm was raised as the eventual winner. Now, in addition to the Great Britain game, Pranav, were there other moments that stood out for you in the year?
Sir, there were quite a few moments in Paralympics as well, like the most famous Navdeep Singh winning that javelin and the celebration and all that he did, followed up with, which gained some popularity. And recently, Gukesh winning the candidates, followed by the chess Olympiad, both men's and women's team, and then now he's the current world champion. So that entire cycle of Gukesh journey, like in 2010 when he said he wanted to become the youngest world champion, and now he is the youngest world champion. And even Mariappa Thangavelu, who just completed his gold, silvers, and bronze in the high jump event, 2016 gold, then silver, and now bronze. So I guess these were some highlights for me.
Yeah, I don't think we'll forget Navdeep in a hurry, isn't it? He's a pocket Virat Kohli, mouthing out explicits as well. But that was quite a scene. That Sharbik, what were some of the other top moments for you in the year?
Manu Bakar's comeback. Like in 2020, she did not win a medal because of a gun malfunction. And now in 2024, she's a double Olympic medalist. For an Indian to be a double Olympic medalist in a individual sport, you could say team sport with Sarabjot, but then she has won two medals in the same Olympics. That also makes the top two of my list, you could say. And another would be both the men's and women's team winning the Olympiads in chess. That would round out my top three. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Manu Bakar will obviously go down in history for what she did at Paris, right? And we were chewing our fingernails when we were watching the third final, and she came so perilously close, isn't it, to picking up a third gold, or rather, third medal. Pranav, were you watching that final as well?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, and going into the Paris Olympics, you know, did y'all have a medal prediction in mind? Were y'all surprised at the haul at the end, or were you disappointed? Let's talk a little bit about the Paris Olympics, Pranav.
Sir, the pair that was supposed to win us a medal, Chirag and Satvik, like we were all having our hopes with them that they'll just go for the glory again because they have done it at the Asian level, at the CWG level, at the BWF Tour level, and just barely missed that opportunity again at the Olympic level. So that was something a little disappointing, but quite understandable because of the fact the pressure those were having. And like one of the moments, I expected Arjun Babuta to win a medal. He ended up fourth in shooting because the story that he had was quite uh, different. He had some back spasms, back pain, and all, and going through all that in a sport that involves a lot of standing and lot of concentration, getting so close and just couldn't end up with a medal. And Vinesh Fogart was someone we would have wanted a medal from. Eventually, it didn't came, but yeah.
So, Albrecht, were you happy with the medal haul from Paris? Were you expecting more?
Yeah, I was disappointed, you could say. Like before the Olympics, I had a discussion with my friends that we might win more than 10 medals at the Olympics. Some of the misses were obviously Chirag and Satvik. Like if before the Olympics you asked a fan like who would definitely win a medal, I think most Indian fans would say them and Niraj Chopra. So that was a big miss. And in fact, I was also expecting either Lakshya Sen or Prannoy to win a medal in men's singles. We got so close, we missed out. That was another big disappointment. And in shooting, Babuta, yeah, Babuta was a big miss. Like he was so close, and then he missed out. But then I guess Swapnil Kusale made up for it. I don't think many people would have expected Kusale to win, but it's okay. But yeah, I was a tad bit disappointed. I was expecting more than 10 medals.
All right, and when we do speak about the highs of the year, we will have to speak about the lows as well. So, Pranav, let's start with you. What were some of the moments of heartbreak for you in 2024?
Sir, first one that you already said, I was absolutely expecting Manu Bhaker to go for the third medal, and she was so close during that entire event of 25-meter pistol, which is her favorite event, and she just missed at the last series of five shots, which was quite disappointing as a fan, and expected Neeraj Chopra to go for gold, and losing that to Arshad Nadeem with that 90-meter plus throw was something no one expected. And others like maybe Arjun Babuta will remain one of the most disappointing things because I have been knowing him for, I don't know, 5-6 years. I have seen him going through all that painful struggles and all, and then seeing him miss that podium was very disappointing for me.
That's right. Arjun Babuta's, you know, uh, miss was absolutely heartbreaking, and of course,
Even the
Nadeem sent that javelin piercing through the hearts of millions of Indian fans that night. He did. Sarbek, for you, what were some of the most heartbreaking moments?
One would be Lakshya Sen losing in the semi-finals to an all-time great. I say it's disappointing because Lakshya Sen was actually leading by 6 points in the first game, and for some reason he just could not go on and clinch the game, and Victor Axelsen just came back strong, won the first game and demolished him in the second game. And then he went on to lose that bronze medal match after winning the first game. So Lakshya Sen's missing out on a medal was very disappointing personally for me. And another would be again in shooting. Like going into the Olympics, fifth course, Samra was world number one and one of the medal favorites, but she did not even make it to the final. So yeah, these are the two most disappointing misses for me.
Correct. Unfortunately, the memories from Lakshya Sen's journey at Paris will be the back of the hand retrieval, right? The one over his left shoulder that he picked off a magical shot that went viral. Unfortunately, he couldn't come back with a medal, but that is a moment that played over and over again for quite some time. So, as a passing thought, I will now ask you, Pranav and Sarbik, about your wish list for 2025. If you were to pick out uh, two, items, if I'd like to use that crude word, for 2025, what are some of the sports or athletes or events where you'd like to see Indians prevail in 2025? Pranav first.
Sir, first of all, like tomorrow's the 1st January, and our Vaishali will be playing for World Blitz title in chess. So would be hoping that she wins that title. She was seeded first before the quarterfinals, so it won't be a better start than winning a world title on the first day of the year. And maybe Rohan Bopanna succeeding even more at the age of 46, 47 years of age. He'll be having new partner, maybe winning another Grand Slam or two. Resurgence of Lakshya Sen, because that's very important for an Indian badminton sports to go on for 10 more years. And Satvik Chirag to get some new coach and succeed as much as they can, because they have parted ways with Matthias Bo, uh, but they are the most promising pair that India has ever had.
Yes, clearly you've got a pretty lengthy wish list there, Pranav. So that's a good wish list for 2025. Let's hope that Pashali gives all the fans a fantastic start tomorrow. Sarbik, how lengthy is your wish list?
Yeah, it's lengthy, but I pick the top three maybe. One would be Lakshya Sen winning the All England Championships. Like I so desperately want that to happen. Second would be India winning a lot of medals, like in the para athletics championships at home. Like this is a landmark for Indian sports. I feel hosting such a event of that magnitude at home, and if you can win more than 10 medals, that would be great. And third would be Indian football breaking into the top 100. 2024 was so bad for us. I wish 2025 is really good.
That's right, and I can see that both of you are pinning your hopes big time on Lakshya Sen. There's a lot of pressure on that young fella. And of course, we'd love to see the Indian senior national men's team start by winning a game first and then winning a few more subsequently. Right? So that's all that we have time for. Unfortunately, Pranav and Sarbik, I know we could go on and on for quite some time. Ladies and gentlemen, Pranav and Sarbik are the winners of the fan contest that we ran on the platforms of the bridge. Pranav and Sarbik, congratulations once again for hopping aboard and sharing with us the top moments of 2024 and also talking about your wish list for 2025. Any final passing thoughts that you'd like to share, Pranav and Sarbik? Pranav, you first.
So just hoping the best for Indian sports, and hoping that Olympics soon come to India, and maybe some sports like kabaddi get added into the list, so that we can expect India to win at least one gold in our own sport.
That's a good one. We all want kabaddi on the Olympic roster, don't we? Sarbik, final thoughts from you?
Yeah, I just wish 2025 is a year to remember for Indian sports, and wish everyone a happy new year.
Fantastic. Thanks once again for joining us, Pranav and Sarbik, and congratulations once again for winning the contest. And for all of you who tuned in to watch Pranav and Sarbik, continue to follow the bridge dot in and our coverage of Indian sports. Chances are that there will be more such fan contests, and you could well be a winner. Until then, Happy New Year and continue to follow the bridge and our coverage of Indian sports. My name is Rahul Kargal. We'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Goodbye.